Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Cowboys Micah Parsons gets $50 million contract update after Schottenheimer's comments. Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys need to get their act together. Not paying Micah Parsons, arguably the best edge rusher in the NFL, is a ridiculous thing to do. Parsons, who deserves every bit of the contract he'll eventually receive, is too valuable for the Cowboys to continue doing this with. After another impressive campaign a year ago, in which he posted 12 sacks, Parsons raised his career total to 52.5, showing that he's clearly one of the top 5 defensive players in the NFL, at worst. But there's a price tag that comes with that, and Jones has to understand that. When looking at what the Cowboys could potentially give him, Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk recently predicted that it could be as high as $50 million per season. That's what has happened with Parsons. The market has mushroomed for pass rushers from $35 million per year in new money average to $40 million. The Steelers will push the bar even higher once linebacker T.J. Watt signs his next contract. Whatever the target for Parsons, and he arguably deserves $50 million per year, waiting will not make the number any smaller. When Parsons has to hold out of training camp to get the contract the Cowboys should have given him a year ago, if they weren't dragging their feet with receiver CeeDee Lamb and quarterback Dak Prescott, Parsons will be less prepared than he could and should have been for the regular season, he wrote. Will Micah Parsons' contract extension happen? While the Dallas Cowboys are expected to get a deal done sometime in the near future, it remains uncertain when that will happen. However, Parsons, unlike some other players around the league, expects to be at training camp and more for the Cowboys. He posted on Twitter on Tuesday, stating that he'll be at minicamp, saying that he hasn't missed it once throughout his 4-year career and has teammates he wants to try to help win a Super Bowl. "I will be there," Parsons wrote on Twitter. "I haven't missed a mini-camp in 4 years. Even though the contract is not done, I have teammates and a playbook. I'm preparing as if I will be on the field the first week of camp. But it's in the owner's hands. I'm ready to win a Super Bowl." Cowboys playmaker endures major injury scare during OTAs. The Dallas Cowboys continued their off-season program this past Tuesday, and there were some notable takeaways during the OTA practice from inside the Star, where CowboysCountry.com's Mike Fisher was present. Promising young defenders DeMarvion Overshown and Sam Williams were working with the rehab group as they pushed towards returning to the field this season. Elite wide receiver George Pickens sported his new number 3 jersey and made plays all over the field. Now for the bad news. While the Cowboys are anticipating the return of several key players, starting safety Malik Hooker suffered an injury that forced him to leave practice early. We now are told that Hooker was dealing with back spasms, and the word is that the defensive back will be fine for the next days. Hooker is arguably one of the Cowboys' most underrated players and has brought stability and playmaking to the free safety position since his arrival in 2021. The former Ohio State Buckeye was selected 15th overall in the 2017 NFL Draft by the Indianapolis Colts. Hooker has always been an undeniably talented football player, but a devastating torn Achilles in 2020 with the Colts was a setback. Hooker was recently ranked as a top 20 safety in the NFL by PFF's Zoltan Bude, further proving his value to the Cowboys. Bude ranked the top 32 players at the safety position but noted Hooker declined in 2024. Following 2 strong seasons in which he ranked among the top 15 safeties in PFF overall grade, Hooker's play declined this past season. The Ohio State product's 65.3 PFF overall grade ranked only 42nd at the position. However, over the previous 2 seasons, he combined to allow just 19 receptions and 3 touchdowns in coverage, Bude wrote. With Matt Eberflus now in the fold as the new defensive coordinator in Dallas, Hooker will be in a system he is familiar with, one that will hopefully allow him to tap into his early career success as he pushes on with good health. Chiefs may trade Super Bowl champion cornerback, Cowboys reportedly eyeing. As the Dallas Cowboys prepare for the 2025 NFL season, concerns loom over their cornerback depth due to injuries to key players. Trayvon Diggs is recovering from knee surgery, and rookie Shavon Revel Jr. is on the mend from an ACL tear. In light of these challenges, the Cowboys are reportedly considering a trade for a player the Chiefs could trade this offseason. Two-time Super Bowl champion, Jaylen Watson, a 26-year-old cornerback, has shown promise during his tenure with the Chiefs. In the 2024 season, he recorded 32 tackles and 6 pass deflections over 6 games before suffering a season-ending injury. Despite the setback, Watson returned for the playoffs, contributing in all 3 games, including the Super Bowl. His performance earned him a Pro Football Focus grade of 72.6, ranking 41st among 222 qualifying cornerbacks in 2024. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 197 pounds, Watson's physical attributes align well with the Cowboys' defensive scheme, led by the new defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. His experience in high-stakes games and ability to perform under pressure could provide the stability Dallas needs in its secondary. The Cowboys' secondary faces uncertainty as Trayvon Diggs continues his rehabilitation from knee surgery, and Shavon Revel Jr. recovers from an ACL injury sustained during his college career. With these key players sidelined, Dallas' depth at cornerback is thin, relying on unproven talents and recent acquisitions. The addition of a seasoned player like Watson could alleviate these concerns and bolster the team's defensive capabilities. The Chiefs, known for their depth at the cornerback position, might consider trading Watson to manage their roster effectively. With emerging talents like Trent McDuffie and recent acquisitions, Kansas City has the flexibility to explore such options. This trade would be sensible in a way since they need to make room to extend Trent McDuffie, who isn't due for another contract 2 years from now. The Chiefs probably shouldn't commit to Watson, as they have solid depth in their secondary, especially with the signing of Christian Fulton during free agency. While no official statements have been made, the potential trade of Jaylen Watson to the Dallas Cowboys appears to be a strategic move that could benefit both teams. For Dallas, acquiring Watson addresses immediate concerns in their secondary, while Kansas City can capitalize on their depth to strengthen other areas of their roster. As the season approaches, this rumor is one to watch closely.